President Obasanjo, thank you.
I say first, I want to do what I don't normally always do with my brother here, President Kabulbeki. I normally don't always commend him to his face, because I don't want to spoil him. But on this occasion, I will commend him for the idea of having the foundation. I believe one of the things that we cannot have too many of in Africa for our development and our progress is enduring institutions. And I do pray that this foundation will surely endure. Secondly, before I go to my points, I want to commend the two introductory speakers. The present principal of this university and the previous principal of the university. They have, of course, open and they have left no stone unturned, so to say, for what Africa needs, giving us a little bit of the background. And coming to today and what we need. I want to, if I may, dwell on 4 points briefly. One, I believe that what Africa needs are all here in Africa for our development, our growth, and our greatness. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to go out except to open our door for those who want to come in. And please, even those who want to come in, I do not agree with the definition of globalization, that you should open your door for me to come in, that I should open your door for you to come in and you close your door for me to come in. Brothers and sisters, here in Nigeria, we have all that we need for our development, for our growth, and for our greatness. When President Kabulbeki and I were doing things together, good things, one thing that struck me about this country was how, with your contributory pension and health insurance, you build up such magnificent resources for development of this country. And I follow suit, because I believe that we should copy good things. I follow suit, and I established contributory pension and health insurance. Contributory pension in Nigeria is less than 10 years old. About 2 weeks ago, they were telling me it's built up to $15 billion. Let me take the second point I want to emphasize. We have to utilize all the human resources that we have. Politicians are good people, but so are academics, so are businessmen, so are farmers, so are traders, so are weak market women, so are students. How much do we make use of all these human resources? How much? And I believe that if we put all of them, we use them properly and adequately and maximally, then they will add tremendously to. In fact, they are the resources that are not, that we have that nobody should be able to take away from us. The third point I want to make is how do we work together? How do we work together nationally? How do we work together sub-regionally? And how do we work together continentally? Our brother who gave the introductory remark dwelt heavily on NEPAD, APRN, and AU and its constitutive act. The other day when NEPAD celebrated its 10th anniversary, I went out to give the background to NEPAD. And I said NEPAD was a child of circumstances that we find ourselves. And what were the circumstances? President Abombeki was the chairman of Non-Aligned. The Non-Aligned movement asked him to go and meet the G7+1, those G7+1 there, and put across to them the plight of most members of Non-Aligned movement. President Otufeka was the chairman of OAU then. OAU asked him to go to G7+1 and give the plight of African countries. I found myself as chairman of G77 plus China. And G77 plus China gave me the same mandate. And separately, the three of us found ourselves in Tokyo. The G7 gave us not up to wonder. Well, when they talk with us off, they listen to us somehow. So we three African leaders found ourselves representing three international organizations, giving up the same responsibility separately. And then we said to ourselves, here we are. What is Africa program? And we didn't have one that we can present as a continent. That was how NEPAD began. President Abombeki, we mandated him to give us the leader. I contributed one person, and President Otufeka contributed one person. And that was how NEPAD started. The confidence, the coming together, and utilizing the African resources. And we produced a document, a program that the international community decided to go along with. The fourth point that I want to make, and then I will stop, is that leadership matters. Part of our problem in the past with leadership was not adequate. And there are still signs of that when you look around, that leadership, inadequate leadership, still persists in Africa. And we cannot make the progress that we should make without adequate leadership. And as our brother who gave the introductory remark made, I believe Little got it forward. A leadership that is only self-interested in itself, or in its kith and kin, or in its tribe, or only in its geographical area, cannot be a leadership we need. A leadership that will lead a nation must give himself completely to that nation. A leadership that will lead Africa must give themselves entirely and unstintingly to Africa. We must move away from received ideas, received solutions to our problem, received prescriptions. All our ideas are here. All our solutions are here. All our prescriptions are here. It's just a question of putting them together by the leaders that can deliver. And let's make sure we get leaders that can deliver for us. That is the way. I'm not in short of time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President.